begin with the controversy because that has set the news agenda for today. Leader of opposition or LOP in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi has declared a straight-out war against the very idea of India. The man who is often seen flaunting the constitution in every public appearances that he's been making, even when it comes to political rallies, Rahul Gandhi today has taken a new pledge that he has vowed to fight the very Indian state itself. Rahul Gandhi here believes that the RSS and the BJP has captured every single institution across the country. Hence, this is no longer a fight against one political organization. He says that their war is now against the Indian state itself. Is this Mohabbat ki Dukaan that the Congress party really talks about? Is this how Rahul Gandhi India bloc is going to save the constitution, or is this straight out mutiny against the very idea of our nation?
That do not think that we are fighting a fair fight. There is no fairness in this. If you believe that we are fighting a political organization called the BJP, that we are fighting a political organization called the RSS, you have not understood what is going on. The BJP and the RSS have captured every single institution of our country. We are now fighting the BJP, the RSS, and the Indian state itself. That do not think that we are fighting a fair fight. There is no fairness in this. If you believe that we are fighting a political organization called the BJP, that we are fighting a political organization called the RSS, you have not understood what is going on. The BJP and the RSS have captured every single institution of our country. We are now fighting the BJP, the RSS, and the Indian state itself.
Naturally, the BJP was quick to pounce on this very opportunity. As far as Rahul Gandhi's statement is concerned, the BJP has branded the Congress leader as Bharat Todo gang and that he is desperate to break the country apart.
This man called Rahul Gandhi, he has gone mad. He's wild. And mad people are not supposed to roam in the streets very freely. It's a kind request to the authorities that please take care of this man who says that he's fighting Indian state. ये भारत राष्ट्र के साथ लड़ रहे हैं. ये खुद राहुल गांधी कह रहे हैं कि हम लोग भारत राष्ट्र से लड़ रहे हैं. तो भारत राष्ट्र से लड़ने वालों के लिए भारत में जगह नहीं होनी चाहिए. He shouldn't find a place in this country. The only place for him in this country is jail. I mean, look at his audacity.
आखिरकार समझ में आ ही गया कि ये भारत जोड़ो के नाम पर दरअसल भारत तोड़ो गैंग है. राहुल गांधी जी ये कहते हैं कि वो भारत की स्टेट, इंडियन स्टेट के खिलाफ ही लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं. द फाइट इज अगेंस्ट इंडियन स्टेट. मतलब कि बीजेपी विरोध में उतरते उतरते, मोदी विरोध में उतरते उतरते भारत के विरोध में. और ये कोई सहयोग नहीं है, ये सोचा समझा प्रयोग है. आज खुलकर कांग्रेस पार्टी सामने आ चुकी है कि सोरोस फंडेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की सहायता लेकर वो भारत के स्टेट के खिलाफ, भारत के लोगों के खिलाफ लड़ रही है.
Well, we have our reporters on ground who are trying to get as many reactions coming in from the Congress party because today is the day when the new headquarters have also been opened up. Nyamika is joining us, so is Sabyasachi, Dr. Nikul Patel is with us, and so is JV Sriram. Nyamika, let's get on with you because as far as the reactions that you've been trying to get from the other Congress party leaders, they seem to be finding a difficult moment or time to actually defend the statement that has been made by Rahul Gandhi today.
Well, all the Congress leaders are justifying the statement which is being given by the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, by saying that he has basically questioned the institutions of our country, as they have also mentioned that how this entire fight is basically about the free and fair elections which needs to be conducted, and that is the only reason why the election commission is also being questioned by Rahul Gandhi in his today's remarks. As you can see behind me that these are the workers who have been gathered here outside the Indira Bhavan, and all the leaders and the workers are also in support of the statement which is being given by Mr. Rahul Gandhi. As many of the top Congress leaders we have spoken with, they have also mentioned that Rahul Gandhi has stated it very clearly that this fight is not just against the BJP and the RSS, but also against the Indian state, to which he has actually meant is that the entire institutions, whether it is ED, CBI or the ECI, that is being captured, allegedly being captured by the ruling BJP, and that is the only reason why Rahul Gandhi has also mentioned that do not think that it is going to be a free and fair fight against the ruling BJP, but that is the reason why he has also given this strong message to the Congress workers that how the Congress party needs to fight against the ideology as well, the fight against the ECI as well whenever it comes to the elections, as he has also given an example of the Maharashtra assembly post, to which many of the Congress leaders have also given this message that there was not a free and fair fight in the Maharashtra assembly elections, and that is what is being retaliated by many of the Congress leaders.
Sure, when it comes to all of the political institutions that we are also looking at, Sabyasachi, one by one, all of them that Rahul Gandhi has made his comments on, but fighting in the Indian state, where is that all coming from?
Well, see, the Congress leader of opposition, in fact, Rahul Gandhi, when he mentioned that the fight is not only just against RSS or the BJP, but the fight is against the Indian states itself. Now he has been hinting that how the Indian states, which has been ruled in by the BJP, has been hijacked by them. Now we have spoken to several leaders from the Congress party, be it Member of Parliament Rajni Patil. In fact, she says that yes, what Rahul Gandhi has said is absolutely correct, because in the last poll in the state of Maharashtra, it was completely rigged. The polls were not conducted in a free and a fair manner, and every institutions were compromised. In fact, leaders like BK Hariprasad from Karnataka, they had highlighted that there needs to be a sedition case that needs to be booked against RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat, and Rahul Gandhi has not given an anti-national statement. It is the BJP who has been continuously doing anti-national activities in the country. So clearly more and more supports are coming in from within the Congress party on the remarks that has been given by Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
All right, getting more reactions there, Dr. Patel. All right, we'll just come back to you, Dr. Patel, because I believe Nyamika, a reporter there on ground, is trying to get more reactions, as many of them possible, because the very Samvidhan that he swears on, Nyamika, it seems that he has declared an all-out war against it.
Well, yes, indeed, and we have also been joined by the Chhattisgarh PCC chief, Mr. Deepak Baij with us. Sir, आज राहुल गांधी जी ने जिस तरीके से बोला है मोहन भागवत जी के बयान को लेकर, उन्होंने कहा है कि इन लोगों ने फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल कभी देखा नहीं, इस वजह से इस तरीके के बयान दे रहे हैं। आप कैसे कहते हैं?
बिल्कुल सच्चाई है कि ये लोग अगर 1947 को देश आजाद हुआ, कई हमारे देश के वीर सपूत शहीद हुए, अगर उनकी शहीद को ये लोग उनकी कीमत, उनके मूल्य को नहीं समझ रहे हैं और ये कह रहे हैं कि अभी देश आजाद हुआ, मतलब सीधा सीधा है कि हमारे देश का अपमान इन्होंने किया है।
लेकिन सर, बीजेपी कह रही है कि राहुल गांधी ने देश का अपमान किया है, जब उन्होंने ये कहा कि बीजेपी और आरएसएस के खिलाफ लड़ाई नहीं है, पूरे इंडियन स्टेट के खिलाफ लड़ाई है। कह रहे हैं कि राष्ट्र का अपमान राहुल गांधी की तरफ से किया।
देखिए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी हमेशा देश का और कांग्रेस का अपमान करते रही है। उन्हीं का बयान राहुल जी का है। क्या 1947 में देश आजाद नहीं हुआ? क्या पूरे भारतवासियों के लिए 1947 को देश आजाद हुआ, लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए अभी आजाद हुआ तो अलग चीज है। उसी को तो राहुल गांधी जी ने कहा है।
लेकिन सर, जो इंडियन स्टेट के लिए जो बोला है, इंडियन स्टेट का उन्होंने बोला है कि इंडियन स्टेट के खिलाफ ये लड़ाई है। क्या इंडियन स्टेट की बात वो कर रहे हैं? किस इंडियन स्टेट की बात?
देखिए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी सिर्फ मुद्दों से भटकाने का काम कर रही है। राहुल गांधी जी ने फैक्ट कहा है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की मानसिकता बिल्कुल भी ठीक नहीं है देश की आजादी के।
बीजेपी ये भी कह रही है कि अगर राष्ट्र का अपमान वो कर रहे हैं तो राष्ट्र में रहना ही नहीं चाहिए। इस पर आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे सर? राष्ट्र का अपमान अगर वो कर रहे हैं तो इस राष्ट्र
का अपमान नहीं है भारतीय जनता पार्टी को। भारतीय जनता पार्टी पहले ये तय कर ले कि 1947 को देश आजाद हुआ है, अभी हुआ है, पहले तो तय कर ले बीजेपी।
ठीक है। So that was the Chhattisgarh Congress President, Mr. Deepak Baij, speaking to Times, and he has basically trying to put a blame upon the BJP. They
justifying and defending the statement that has been made by Rahul Gandhi today upon, as far as the occasion of the new Congress party headquarters in Delhi is concerned. Dr. Patel, yes sir. You know, ideology can be different. There can be different political views. But to take on the very Indian state that you swear by the constitution, how will that statement further be taken? Because yes, he says he's fighting the BJP, he's fighting the RSS, but fighting the Indian state? How can you justify that statement?
See, firstly, I would like to say that about Mohan Bhagwatji, what he spoke is that today we have get the freedom after the inauguration of a Ram Mandir. So I would say that if Ram Rajya की स्थापना अगर देश में हो रही है, Ram Rajya means there should be no unlawful activity in the entire country. But that is not the way. The government is running in the way we can see after 2014. The ADR report says that 95% of the ED and CBI cases are filed against the opposition leaders. And that is how it
But
works.
what do you make on the statement of Rahul Gandhi, Dr. Patel?
I just want to justify your statement that so now he is telling that what Bharatiya Janata Party and RSS is working is saying that this is not the country which had got freedom by the people who have struggled a lot and brought the constitution into the force. Now they want to bring this into the force after this many years. They Azadi ka Amrit Kal ki ek baaju baat karte hain aur abhi now these people are telling that they are into independence. That is not fair. Now what Rahul Gandhi ji is quoting is that all the institutions which are working in the government, that is all what we see is that is always working in the favor of them, and that is why he is saying that we are not fighting only a political fight.
You can have different political views, you can have different ideologies. But speaking about India, which is actually a federal union comprising of multiple states and 8 union territories and a total of 36 entities that we've been talking about that, how can you raise a question on declare a war on the Indian state?
Your
JVC, just JVC. Let me get a counter from JVC first.
Yeah, sure.
Good afternoon. I think it's extremely unfortunate. The hatred against one man, which started off from his mother, who said he's a merchant of death, went into the hatred against a party, then it turned into a hatred against a social organization called RSS, and now this man has the audacity, who is being remote controlled by George Soros and the deep state, to come and say that he is fighting against the Indian state. What does that mean? What does that mean? Does he mean that he's going to wage a war against the Indian state? Ridiculous statement. Atrocious statement. And congressmen who are defending this kind of statements, they must put their head down on shame, because they need to understand that the man who's talking about the constitution is in danger. From amendment number 1 to amendment number 2 to Shabana case, I can list Article 370 being enforced into the country at Jammu and Kashmir. Article 356 being abused and misused a number of times by his partymen, by his prime minister belonging to Congress party. Congress party does not have any right to talk about the constitution. They not only amended the constitution, they changed the constitution because to save one woman's chair, Indira Gandhi to save her prime ministerial chair, emergency was proclaimed against this country, which was supposed to be used in extreme emergencies, external crisis, or internal trifles. But just because to save the chair of Indira Gandhi, just to save the chair of Indira Gandhi, constitution was raped by the Congress party. And that man Rahul Gandhi does not have any right to speak what he is speaking.
All right, let me play out exactly again as far as what Rahul Gandhi said today, because the questions today are now being taken up. Is this really the Mohabbat ki dukaan that they speak of? Is this really the saving the Samvidhan that they speak of? Or is it really when they have been talking about as far as the country and its very idea is concerned, what exactly are they opposing? Are they opposing the BJP's ideology? Are they opposing the RSS? Or are they opposing the very idea of India? Listen in.
That do not think that we are fighting a fair fight. There is no fairness in this. If you believe that we are fighting a political organization called the BJP, that we are fighting a political organization called the RSS, you have not understood what is going on. The BJP and the RSS have captured every single institution of our country. We are now fighting the BJP, the RSS, and the Indian state itself.
We are fighting the Indian state itself, Dr. Patel, because that cannot be justified in any way, sir. Yes, that's what I said. Multiple differences are fine. That's a political party and the leader of that. But when you say Mohabbat ki dukaan in the same breath, when you say Bharat Jodo in the same breath, and when you swear by the same constitution and you call Save India and Save the Samvidhan, how can you go against the very idea of the Indian state?
Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra was the people of the country who really are the stakeholders of this entire country. If you carefully and critically listen, Rahul Gandhi, and the murmur in his speech was that every single institution, that is what I quoted in my previous statement also, that after 2014, the ADR report says that the 95% of the cases are filed against the opposition leaders and not on the part of the government. And those who are switching to Bharatiya Janata Party are now corrupt free. They are all nationalists and they work in the larger interest of the people. That is what Bharatiya Janata Party and RSS do it.
No, but Dr. Patel, isn't Rahul Gandhi himself a part of the very Indian state that he seems to be talking about?
We are with the constitution.
Aren't the Congress, isn't Rahul Gandhi the part of the very Indian state that he seems to be talking about?
If you want to take the perception in another way, that is your problem and Bharatiya Janata Party's problem, because they don't want to understand what it is and they don't believe in constitution. They are explaining me about the constitution on this floor of this debate.
Sir, taking on us is not the perception that you would want to build on this, because this statement is not coming from me. It is coming from your leader, which is the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, and that is Rahul Gandhi. JVC, let's come back to you on that, because what exactly was Mohan Bhagwat saying and in what context? Let's put that out also together. He's been talking about enemy invasions throughout history. He's been asserting that Ram Mandir movement was not meant to oppose any group, but rather to awaken the self of the nation.
See, I think what he made, even Mahatma Gandhi made a statement that only when a woman is able to walk freely after 12, in the midnight, India could have attained the real independence. Now, we know pretty well for more than 500 years, this country had been deprived of a Ram Mandir, which was, demolished during the Mughal invasion time. And it was a dream of every individual, every Hindu for centuries together to have a Ram Mandir in its place. So in that context, he made a statement. But to twist that particular statement, because, let me ask one question to the Congress people. When the crisis has happened in country, even in Wayanad, when the crisis happened in the recent months, RSS was the first organization which swung into action. When COVID happened, the oxygen concentrators were sent by, the RSS affiliated organizations which are located outside the country. Any calamity happens, RSS is the organization which comes to support the individuals, not others. Even before Rahul Gandhi flew to Wayanad, it was the RSS workers and volunteers who really did all the support and work which they could do. So, to twist a statement made by Mr. Mohan Bhagwat and to say that because of that I'm going to wage a war against BJP, RSS and the Indian state, and to one side say that I'm running a Mohabbat Ka Dukaan. It is not Mohabbat Ka Dukaan. Their Dukaan from 2007 onwards is a Dukaan where they labeled one man as the merchant of death. Their Dukaan is filled with hatred. Their Dukaan is filled with jealousy. Their Dukaan is full of violent ideas. And their Dukaan is remote controlled by Deep State and George Soros. And I rest my case here.
Dr. Patel, again, I'm giving you that again as far as the time is concerned when it comes to talking about the very idea of India, sir. Do you believe in that very idea of India? Because Rahul Gandhi seems to be a very part of that very idea of India. How would you justify that stance, sir?
See, we as whole as a country are following the constitution of the country. And if you listen carefully again, what Rahul Gandhi wants to convey to the people of country by addressing at the inaugural opening of the Congress headquarters, he said that every single institution, we are not only fighting with Bharatiya Janata Party and RSS, but every single institution in running the day-to-day democratic process of the country. That is what he wants to say. And that is what the real fight is, where the people are also struggling. Recently, there was one viral video where the people are coming to an officer and throwing notes on it and they telling that what is this corruption is, where Modi ji had gone to the center by telling that there will be no Bhrashtachar, and people are facing those things. That is not Ram Rajya what we have thought of, or that is not Ram Rajya what is explained in Sanatan Dharma or our holy books. I would like to say Ram Rajya तभी होगा जब हमारे देश में ना कोई रेप होगा, ना कोई भ्रष्टाचार होगा, ना कोई खून होगा. मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी से विनती करना चाहूंगा कि हम सब राम राज्य की स्थापना के लिए दौड़ रहे हैं और देश के
सर,
अंदर
राम राज्य की स्थापना तभी होगी ना जब भारत देश एक होगा और आप उसमें मानेंगे, उसमें विश्वास रखेंगे। अगर उसी के खिलाफ अगर सीधा युद्ध करने के लिए निकल जाएंगे या यू विल डिक्लेयर अ वॉर ऑन द वेरी आइडिया ऑफ इंडिया, तो राम राज्य कहां से स्थापित होगा? धन्यवाद आपका। थैंक यू वेरी मच डॉक्टर पटेल एंड जेवीसी फॉर जॉइनिंग अस हियर ऑन द ब्रॉडकास्ट। थैंक यू वेरी मच।